COVID pandemic creates economic crash and many businesses must shut down. But it was also the chance for some business to thrive. One of them is OnlyFans. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are from Stellar team. Today we are going to discuss about OnlyFans platform in the aspect of consumer behavior. In this presentation, we will illustrate how it become popular with the insight from user interviews and surveys. So let's start with porn industry overview.
Let's begin with a little facts about the porn industry. Porn industry consists of online porn and offline porn, and it is one of the industry that can generate a huge amount of revenue. Even if online porn itself could be able to generate approximately $15 billion, which is greater than Netflix or Hollywood. Online porn industry makes money in two ways in general, which are subscription-based and advertisement-based. Moreover, an interesting fact that we found during our research is, during the COVID-19 pandemic, coronavirus-themed porn has emerged, where the porn consisted with masks, surgical gloves, and handmade suits.
Next, I'm going to tell you a briefly information about OnlyFans. OnlyFans is founded by British entrepreneur named Tim Stokely. It is a social platform revolutionizing content creators and fan connections. The site is inclusive of artists and content creators from all genres and allow them to monetize their content with no advertising, while developing an authentic relationships with their fan base. The distinctive points of OnlyFans are creators could upload any kind of content, including porn or other lifestyle and creative content. Each creator can also choose to lock their content behind a paywall or publish it for free. OnlyFans site was gaining 7,000 to 8,000 new content creators per day and have a new user registered into this platform about 500,000 per day. One of the reasons is because of the COVID-19 lockdown. Everybody sitting at home and wondering how to spend their time. Up to today, OnlyFans has paid out over $3 billion in creator earnings and have over 100 million of registered users and over 1 million of content creators, as it become one of the leading social platforms.
Well, there are two key players in this platform, which are creator and subscriber. In this case, we're going to do the consumer analysis mainly on subscriber side, since they consume contents from creator and the user of the platform. So what we have done, 185 people respond to our survey and 6 in-depth interviews. Consists of 30 subscribers and 4 creators, which one is both subscriber and creator. So let's start off by psychological influences for marketing mix. OnlyFans is a subscription-based service for creators to post a variety of exclusive contents and connect with their fans. For the price, content creators are the one who set monthly subscription fees, which range between around $5 to $50, and it offers pay-per-view as well. Next, as a social media business, OnlyFans offers its service through their website, onlyfans.com, which can be accessed via smartphone or computer. Promotion, the platform allows the creator to give a discount to subscribers directly.
For the perception part, we look through the perception model. OnlyFans has created stimulus that match with two basic sensory systems, vision and sound, as OnlyFans conduct their business online. Users see picture or video of creator from social media and start to be interested in content or creator and proceed to subscribe. Next, exposure is the degree in which the customer will receive the stimulus. OnlyFans start to become trend after many celebrities hop in the trend, in which significantly raised the brand awareness for the site. For example, when Beyonce mentioned OnlyFans in her lyrics, it led to a 15% increase in traffic to the site after the track has dropped. For interpretation, after face the stimulus, the name of website OnlyFans make customers interpret the data as a place where fans can enjoy good time with their favorite creator. Next is the perception from our interviewee. For our first interviewee, Coco, she saw OnlyFans trending for years, so she decided to register to the platform. For her, it was almost like Instagram paid content. Her perception to OnlyFans is a social media with paywall content. Second, People has a very interesting perception on OnlyFans and sexy picture. For him, sexy picture is an art, which he also mentioned that he didn't want a content that was too much sexual. He also liked the fact that you can choose a costume or theme for a creator, even you have to pay an extra. From his perception, he feels like OnlyFans is an online art gallery. For our last interviewee, Pooh, he first saw OnlyFans logo from watermark in the video on other websites. He perceived that website is exclusively for fans. From his perception, OnlyFans is a website for specific group than a social media.
Learning might not be able to observe directly, but it can be reflected through behavior. Behavioral theories and cognitive theories are used to study learning. For OnlyFans, customers have to conduct their behavior based on their experience or instrumental condition. After those experiences, their response can be carried out. If the customer is satisfied with their previous purchase, for example, they think that the content is worth it or aligned with their own preference, the continuous subscription is likely to occur. According to people, if he learned that the account is artistically satisfy him, therefore he's willing to continue the subscription since it creates a reward for him, representing positive reinforcement. Moreover, repetitions and samplings also increase the learning of customer. Like when some creator give out a promotional code or some creator hardly provide free content along with the paid content. On the other hand, punishment like server crashes and frustrating UX and UI can decrease the likelihood of consumption or making people switch to other platforms. Now, let's move to cognitive learning theory. Firstly, the iconic group. Customers are able to imply the meaning and basic function of the platform from the padlock icon and the name indicating only for the fan. So they suggest how private the content are. OnlyFans also create modeling since some customers learn to other reviewing or rating of creators provided on social media like Twitter or Reddit. And with enough information provided on internet, consumer can process who they should subscribe to and this representing reasoning. Now, let's take a look on memory part.
And for memory, memory is the process by which information is encoded, stored, and retrieved. This memory can be stored in various forms and meaning. I'll start with first meaning, which is sensory meaning. Sensory meaning is a memory in which incoming data is stored in a form of color or shape. For OnlyFans, it is the unique but simple black, blue, and white color of the logo, which is easy to recall. For episodic memory, it is stored with relation of our personal experience that embed by personal routine, such as weekly masturbation, watching nudity content. For next is semantic meaning. It is memory stored as a symbolic associate, which can be stored by sexual and sensation content to exclusively published content. Lastly, the memory which is stored by a vivid association, which we call it flashback memory. For OnlyFans, we can recall it easily by their content restriction rules, which does not exist, which make them very popular and successful. And next is motivation.
From motivation, motivation provokes an individual to behave in a certain ways to achieve the desirable goals. From the motivation model, when tension is aroused, it will cause the motive to occur, which leads to the behavior that drive customers to achieve the goal. We divided the need into two types, utilitarian and hedonic. The subscribers' incentive vary from entertainment to art appreciation, while the incentive of creators are mainly about money. However, all of these incentives or need are causing some tension to the customers and drive them to use OnlyFans as a tool to relieve those tension, leaving them with a satisfied feeling. For the McGuire's theory, the need we found for subscribers are the need for consistency and the need for novelty. Subscribers expect creators to upload the content frequently, and they also expect for the thing that could excite them. And for creator, needs we found are the need for consistency and the need for self-expression. On the creator side, the need for consistency occurs due to the creator also wanting subscribers to consistently support them as well. And because some creators use OnlyFans to express and show their lifestyle, whether it will be about their daily routine or even sex preference, here comes the need for self-expressions. Attitude. After customers have perceived and learned from experiencing, their attitude toward the product is developed. According to the traditional model of attitude, customers begin with less knowledge about OnlyFans or the knowledge that is not beyond the scope of what they have heard from friends, like OnlyFans is good or you can get a lot of money from OnlyFans. And once they have tried the platform by themselves, the attitude toward OnlyFans are developed. At this point, both interviewees and people who have answered our survey share the similar attitude, which is OnlyFans is a good platform for people who want to make money and for people who want to support people they like. Finally, those attitudes influence them to continue using OnlyFans.
Next is about self-concept. From the team analysis of Chai Tong, our in-depth content creator interviewee, there are 4 different self-concepts discussed. For the first one, actual self-concept. Before he considered OnlyFans as a platform to earn income, he is passionate in editing video and graphic designs that he will definitely continue the jobs for the rest of his life. Next is ideal self-concept. He provides qualified content because every video clip he has ever published is full of determination, and he wants to set his standard as a high-quality content creator. Move to the third one, ideal social self-concept. His intention from the beginning was that everyone perceives everything he does as an identity, Chai Tong. Lastly, for social self-concept, every subscriber perceives his channel as providing crazy content and being one of the famous creators. Next, move to another part, the social cultural influences. Let's start with demographic. For gender, male perceive pornography as a general thing. According to the survey, almost 100% watch porn because they enjoy the sexual excitement and want to have an orgasm. But for female, generally they have less desire in watching porn than men do. From our survey, less than 50% of them watch porn. Also, women are more sensitive to sexual topic and are comfortable to talk with their family and other sex friends. Second, about age. At the age of 12, both men and women kids begin puberty and start to interest in sexual content. However, due to the legislation, platforms providing sexual content permit the age 18 or above only. Third is income. From our survey, it can be claimed that nearly all consumers are middle to high income class. Most of them already have their full-time job and earn a living. Next is about lifestyle. According to the survey, we can categorize consumers who are using OnlyFans into two main groups, which are people who interest in the content creator, especially sex content, and people who is aesthetic. Let's start with the first group. A stands for activity. People in this group, they usually watch porn and do masturbation. For interest, as each of subscribers have different sexual preference, so they will find and follow the content creator who has the same sexual style as they prefer. For opinion, from the depth interview, obviously they think that sex is general. It is a fundamental part of being human and basic needs. No one can or want to disregard it. And it is one of the enjoyment activities. Moreover, they're willing to support their favorite content creators. Another group is aesthete, which means people who want to find and learn about beauty and art. So people in this group would find the content that provide them both sexual and creativity vibes at the same time, not just want the content for their own sexual pleasure. For their interest, they usually attract to creative sexual content rather than an explicit content. To conclude, we can say that people in this group perceive a sexual content as one type of an art.
Before purchasing decision is made, these two target groups have to consider two factors. First, physical surroundings, whether it is the camera angle and locations. Second, temporal perspectives. Are you bored or feel like you're lonely right now? That might be the case for subscribers to decide to find some new activities. So the first target group, which is consuming because of sex content creator, well, they have their own sex appetite, so they subscribe to the one that has the best angle and locations they like, such as in the bedroom or kitchen scene. The second group is ST. This group does not consider about sex at all. They consider sex as art only. Therefore, they start to subscribe because of the character, sex appeal, and the charisma of the content creator. After they make a purchase, these subscribers have different point of views. In general, factors relating to their decisions mainly on the creator's content. For the post-purchase, they can be both satisfied or unsatisfied. So let's talk about the unsatisfaction first. The content creator is not worthy enough for their money, or they keep sending more pictures for consumers have to pay more. As a result, they may not subscribe this content creator anymore and complain on social media. For those who don't take any action, no one is affected by it, but the subscriber himself have less favorable feeling. For the satisfaction side, this is easy. They will continue the subscription. To conclude all the process, this is the journey of Sam, who subscribed because of sex content creator. To begin with, he knew about OnlyFans through social media or from creator's account. Moreover, in the site, there are some influencers promoting or friends start talking about it. Well, Sam gets too excited, so he tries to find more information about the platform and specific content creator. When all of the information is favorable, he decides to purchase considering of his sex appetite. After usage, he actually satisfied with the technique of the sex creator, and sometimes he requests for some more special contents which brings back some good memories. And in that case, the creator also satisfied him with the new clip as well. All the good experiences, Sam decides to repurchase because of the worthiness. And also this month, he is lucky because his favorite content creator offered him a discount, and he thinks that's way too good. Lastly, he posts a review on Twitter to support the one he likes.
After we understand the customer journey, let's continue to the social factor, starting with social group. This group is defined as a reference for customer before a purchase decision is made, providing information or beliefs that drive motivation, attitude, and behavior. Our team categorized into two significant groups based on the survey and interview. First is primary group, which is friends and partners. 80% of respondents said that they were comfortable to have sexual conversation with same-sex friends. The primary group is an intimate group that meet regularly, so the word of mouth among this group exposes OnlyFans and drive behavioral factors. Second is informal group, which is loosely organized. 83% of respondents from surveys stated that they were exposed to OnlyFans by Twitter, and when we researched more, we found the community in Reddit, social media, with over 20,000 members publicly talking about OnlyFans. To conclude, the informal group takes considerable influence for new customers to use the platform. Next is the reference group, providing a perspective for evaluating or patterning our own behavior. In this case, we will discuss in both subscriber and creator aspect. For the subscribers, there are references in social group that share the experience from subscribing OnlyFans, which is friends and social media community. They have the degree of identification in order to maintain themselves with the group. And for creator, most interviewees consider to join OnlyFans because of the current creators. They perceive that being a creator can generate a high income, and they also have the passion of their body to the public. So new entry creator has a successful creator as a reference with the level of internalization from the value that OnlyFans offers to express their passion.
Now let's talk about Thai culture, focusing on how people share the same behavior and attitude about sex in Thai society. So first, bio. Thais are conservative. Many people think that sex is a shameful topic to talk about, and most of the people in our survey never discuss any sexual topic with their parents, but instead their friend. And as we have been taught, ya shing sup gon ham. It shows that Thai values virginity, so people should not have sex before their marriage, not have sex with other people than their partner. And even in school, kids are rarely properly taught about sex. So teenagers who have sexual interest usually search and learn from other medias, such as Thai drama, which are highly criticized for promoting rape culture and toxic relationship, or pornography website, which gives only pleasure, not the correct way of having sex. And the fact that sex is taboo is also reflected by law, where sex work and sexual material such as sex toy or pornography is prohibited by law. However, there are groups that think sex is general and it is their right to talk. However, there are a group of people who think that sex is general and that it is their right to film, share, and watch those content. And this creates a subculture where the value and norm are quite different from Thai ones. And these people gather up in social media platforms and create a media culture. These people follow, like, and subscribe to one they like or the one who share the same interest with. And among the creators themselves, they also exchange knowledge about how to use the platform or how to create content. They also find partners to film the content with and promote the other content creator by retweeting their posts. And these all are the effect of globalization, which create a globalized culture where Thai people receive the Western culture. So some of the people prefer more casual relationships such as friend with benefit or one night stand. And many of them feel more comfortable exposing their body, such as taking a photo with topless or with bra only.
For competitor, here we have 4 alternatives, which are Just for Fame's Avian Star, Parthenon, and Unlockly. Based on our research, Avian Star and Parthenon have high exposure on social media, following by Just for Fun and Unlockly. Now, let's see what makes each of these platforms stand out and pour their target market. For Just for Fun, it's offering niche content which created by sex workers, and this is suitable for people who are looking for gay and niche content. For Avian Star, it's allow creators to sell individual clip through private chat, and it's an option for the one who looking for adult content specifically. Next, there are various content apart from sexual one provided on Parthenon. So if you prefer variety, this might be the option. Unlockly offer promoting to creator. The creator are able to sell their own merchandise through the platform. People who want to go for adult content with lower fee, Unlockly should be considered. Now, let's take a look at OnlyFans competitive advantages.
As for the competitive advantages, with the help of technology and easily accessible resources, the number of competitors in the market increased drastically, which could act as a threat for OnlyFans. But what makes OnlyFans one step ahead is the advantages that the other could not catch up with, which is OnlyFans had a lot of celebrity users, which make other users assume that the platform is safe and reliable. Secondly, most subscriber buying decision is based on their preferred creator, which OnlyFans got the most of them, which leads to a larger number of subscribers. Lastly, with a large number of subscribers mentioned, it is hard for creators to switch to another platform, which creates a loop which both creator and subscriber want to switch the platform. This is the end of our presentation. The floor is open for Q&A.